Hey everyone, Austin from SCHEELS. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of What's Cooking. Today what we're going to be making is going to be cherry cobbler. We're going to be doing this on the Traeger. A lot of people don't think that you can bake on the Traeger, but baking on the Traeger is actually really easy. So we're going to start off with about 1.5 cups of flour. This is to make the topping. In there we're going to add a little bit of baking powder, a little bit of salt, some sugar, and some butter. So once we have that all in here, you just have to start working. This will take just a minute. This is going to be for the topping. You can use a fork or you can use a pastry knife, whatever's easiest. Okay, I just got this all mixed up here. It should look like kind of crushed crackers is what it's going to look like. So after it's all mixed, I'm just going to take my sour cream right here and I'm just going to mix this in. Get every last drop out of there. And then this you just kind of want to fold in. You don't want to mix this up too much. This is just going to help add to the crumble. Starting to look good right there. Again, you don't want to over mix this too much. You want it to be a nice crumble when you put it on top. So I'm just going to take this, set this to the side, and then I'm going to start making the mix. So for the filling right here, I'm just going to take all my cherries. I'm just going to mix it right here in the cast iron that I'm going to be using. I'm going to throw some sugar over top of it. This is going to keep it nice and sweet, and then it'll help bring the juices out in the cherries as well. So since I'm using sweet cherries here instead of sour cherries, I'm going to use a little bit less sugar. So usually I use about 1 cup, but I used about 3/4 cup there. I'm just going to use a little bit of salt in this. This is some cornstarch right here. This is just going to help thicken this up. Once I start mixing it, you'll see what I'm talking about. And then I'm just going to add just a little bit of vanilla extract here on top. So there's that. Now I'm just going to start mixing this up. That's what they're going to look like when you're done. And then you'll just take some of this topping and you can just put right over top of it. You can use as much topping as you want. You can fill the whole top if you want to, or you can just put a little bit on here. It just really depends on how much crust you want on the top. I'm going to use a good proportion of it and coat the top pretty well. And then that will be done right there. That's ready for the grill. I'll probably just put a little bit of sugar on top of it right before I put it on though. Now that this is all topped and finished, it's ready to hit the grill. Today we're going to be cooking on the Ironwood 885 at 350 degrees. We're going to be cooking at 350 degrees for right around 35 to 45 minutes. I'm going to start looking for the cherries bubbling around the corners and then that crust just starting to set up and be golden brown. Okay guys, I just took this off the grill. It did take a little bit longer than I thought, so I bumped that grill up to 400 degrees. That was just because the cast iron wasn't warm when we put that on there. So to combat with that, you could either put the cast iron on there before, warm that up, and then add all your ingredients and throw it on the grill. Or you could use a different pan like aluminum or a tinfoil pan would work as well too. So please like, subscribe, and comment below on your favorite thing to cook for Thanksgiving. All the products that we use in this video are going to be in the description below. Now it's time for me to eat this. You can't go wrong with some vanilla ice cream with your cherry cobbler.